status. I also would like to thank Honorable Finance Minister for very positive, very strong support in this entire policy for data centers. Without your support, ma'am, it wouldn't have been possible to really reach this level. This AI hub will be a very important contribution to the AI mission goals in different ways. First, skilling. We all know that AI is fundamentally changing the way the world moves today. Under such circumstances, there is a serious concern among a lot of IT professionals of what their jobs will be, where they would, how their lives will be impacted. So it's very important for all of us, especially the industry, to reskill and upskill our IT professionals in a major way, not at a very small scale, but at a very, very, very major, rapid scale, at a totally different scale and at a totally different pace. I would request Google to help the IT industry in that. I was having a word with Mr. Korean before coming to this meeting here. AI skilling, reskilling for the IT professionals, please make it a major part of your entire agenda here. The second thing is about the undersea subsea cable. My request is that Andaman is a very strategic location. Singapore is today all choked. Why can't we make Andaman as the next big hub for global internet data transfer? We'll, from the Government of India's perspective, will provide full support for this. Andaman can actually help Google and every other internet-based organization to reach to Southeast Asia, to Australia, to a large part of the world which is today looking at totally new capacity. I'll also make a small little request. Please make a link from Vizag to Sitwe in Myanmar so that we can take the cable up to the northeastern states, because northeastern states require much better connectivity. The current connectivity that we are providing via the railway networks, RailTel network, that requires significant augmentation. And if we can really go via Myanmar to Mizoram, already the railway line up to Sairang is, Mizoram is done, and Honorable Prime Minister has directed us to extend that line all the way to Myanmar border. So, and a highway is already getting constructed from Sitwe. So that is second thing I'll request you. And the third point I'll request is AI services are emerging as a major new category, as Honorable Chief Minister also said. It's emerging as a totally new category of in our economy, in the digital economy. Can we use this facility for developing the talent, developing the employment potential, for developing our youth, for AI services as a totally new category of digital economy? These are the 3 points I'll request. And of course, you have Mr. Korean just confirmed that a large part of this AI compute facility will be part of the common compute that we have in the AI mission. And we welcome your TPUs to compete with NVIDIA's GPUs. So we really, we would really look forward to you joining the common compute facility. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Minister Vaishnav. Yes, the infrastructure around the AI hub, including the subsea cable systems, they're a big part of our vision with India. I'm very committed to working with your team on that. Thomas, can you share a bit more on the importance of today's announcement when it comes to achieving the Viksit Bharat 2047 vision that the Government of India has put out? Really, like from your vantage point, how can this partnership accelerate advances in AI, but more importantly, transforming sector like healthcare, education, agriculture, touching common people's everyday life?
It's it's a really important day for us because Google, when we started working on AI back in 2006, 2007, at that time AI was not seen as a mainstream technology. And we had this vision that if you can have computational intelligence, it can really assist people in every sector and in every part of the economy. We've had a teacher in Hyderabad send us a note about one of our products and how she used it to build academic curriculum for her class. And she said, I had access to this tool. I just went on the internet and I was able to build a class for my students, which would have been very difficult for me to do before. We're seeing AI being used to answer questions when people are diagnosed with a disease. For example, they go to see a doctor, they're anxious about the diagnosis, and they may have follow-on questions. Many of them who live in rural areas may not have access to expert doctors, but now using these AI tools, they're able to get answers to questions. We've seen, for example, people using agricultural platforms, farmers, for example, asking very basic questions like what kind of fertilizer do they use? How much do they use? What kind of weather conditions are likely to affect crops? And the knowledge that these tools have can assist them in planning, planting, harvesting a lot better. We're also working with our teams here in India, our engineering teams, to put together digital infrastructure for commerce, for various kinds of, to bring merchants online, so it's much easier to offer your products and services to people. And we see AI being used, for example, to build a commerce agent that can help people find products and services they need, transact using newer payment protocols that have no friction and are very easy to use. And so we see all of these as advances in technology that we're bringing through the AI Hub. Now, for us, our vision with this AI Hub has always been to foster the creativity in the entrepreneurial community here in India, to help young people who are growing up to be able to be skilled with these tools and technologies, because any technology requires skills development and training on how to use it. And lastly, through the infrastructure we are putting in place to also connect India with the rest of Asia and directly with the United States. So we see the network connectivity, as Mr. Vaishnav said, being an important part of bringing this hub to connect to the rest of the world. So once more, we would not have been able to move so quickly on this project without the vision that Prime Minister Modi had, and the support of both our Minister Sitaraman and Minister Vaishnav, and of course with the vision that you had, Chief Minister Naidu, on bringing this technology to help foster India's Viksit Bharat vision. And our hope is that in our own way, we're making the contribution to accelerating the timeline from 2047.
Thank you very much, Thomas. Minister Lokesh, you have been leading this from the front. In fact, just to share with the audience, I think it all started when little more than a year back, you visited Google's headquarters in California, and then that was followed by, we had a meeting in Visakhapatnam probably a month after that. What's your vision now that we have announced the AI Hub? How do we take this and translate that into real impact for the people?
I think it's deja vu. We are 1 month late, as the Honorable Chief Minister said. We agreed on completing this in 12 months.
That's right.
So it's going to go in my record that I'm a month late in completing this project. Because I think it all started over a lunch.
Yes.
And I think it's been an exciting journey. A lot of unsung heroes. Vikas is here, Ben is here, is here, Ashish are here. A lot of work has gone in, and all of us have worked hard, and your team has been fantastic to work with. Under the visionary leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister and the Honorable Chief Minister, and under the direction of the Honorable Finance Minister, Madam Sitaraman ji, and then of course under the guidance I always call him my big brother. Amazing guidance for me in terms of landing this project. What you see is India at its best. It shows that state and the central government together can lead it from the front. Data is the new oil, and data centers are the new refineries.